Good morning, guys. Welcome to Green Frogs. Already in progress.
Because those are the breeders, and but yeah, I've had a pair of scissors that had a real long. They were like what they use in surgical thing there, so I could reach out there to get the hook out there. Because you're right, they'll get you if you're not careful. Anyway, good pictures, and I'm glad you had fun, and I'm glad you had life jackets. N4ZD W3SEG.
Gotta have them life jackets. KG4UIQ, Charlie.
Yeah. I got a life jacket here. It's rated for the ocean. That's the only one I'll wear. I forget what class it is. It's about 3.5 inches thick. And I'd go to boat training or whatever, and that's the one I'd wear. Because I knew I was going to be in the water at one point for several hours. They'd make you stay up there for a long time. I went to boat training up in Taylorsville, Kentucky. I was, you're in the water going to a class, and the instructor's on a boat. I tied off the old camouflage breeches with the ties on the bottom and got them full of air and had that life jacket on. I was laying out in the water with my legs crossed and I half asleep. And the instructor said, somebody keep an eye on that guy. He's falling asleep. And I get through a bunch of those classes. It was the fourth. N4ZD KG4UIQ.
I bet so, Charlie. Sound like fun. KD4JLB, Walt, you make it back? Walter's on phone call. KO4UUC, Jerry.
N4JD, KO4UUC. Talking about those camouflage pants with those tie downs at the bottom of the legs. I had bought me a couple of pairs of those back quite a few years ago, and I don't believe I've ever had any more comfortable pants to wear in my life. Them things are comfortable. I wore lots of camouflage before, and I even bought me some of the, get what they call it, those rain clothes that the government puts out there. Expensive, but they probably, I was trying to think, they had the pants and they had the coat. They're made out of special material. It was waterproof and all, but I'm sure Charlie knows what I'm talking about. Standard issue for lots of guys, special ops and different outfits there. But those pants are made out of cotton, I'm pretty sure, that tied down at the bottom. I wore them things and wore them till I wore them slap out. I wouldn't mind having me a couple of more pairs of those, but haven't seen any. Of course, I haven't been to these second-hand shops in a long time. If you go into a base somewhere where they got a White Fort being in them down in Fort Walton where they got Eglin Air Force Base, you go in those places and they on these outlet stores and thrift stores and walk through them. Every once in a while you'll find a pair or two of them. And if I ever find me any more of them, I'm going to buy what they got. Wear them around the house here. They're just so comfortable. N4JED, KO4UUC.
Yeah, I think I had a couple of pair of those myself, Jerry, and I did like them. Let's see what Cash is up to. KD2 Golf November Zulu. Your turn. Cash, you still in there? Not hearing Cass. KE4RD, Honeysuckle Road.
Hey, good morning again, Ken. Good morning to all the Rainfalls. Good morning to Carl and Jimmy in there. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. And well, I got a whole lot to say this morning. Just like I said, just woke up and got to go get another cup and run some coffee down my throat there. But look where we got close to 68 degrees this morning. It's gonna be a warm one today. And no rain. I think we're supposed to have some rain though about Tuesday or Wednesday. Well, that's the best chance anyway. I don't know if it'll happen, but that's the best chance I think in the short term outlook. But anyway, all those guys talking about all those different pants and stuff. I ain't never had a pair of pants that make me feel that comfortable. I don't wear shorts because I ain't got pretty legs. So anyway, I'll let that stay like it is there, and you got to go in there.
I got a confession to make, Roger. Last 3 or 4 days, I've been wearing shorts to work, and I don't even have my tight socks on. I've been wearing just little white short socks, and legs been doing pretty good. I got tired of wearing pants this week. At least I put some shorts on. Over to Elizabeth and KG4HKI, Ralph.
Good morning. The next week morning, I woke up a little bit there, kid. Anyhow, golly, good morning, Scott. Charlie sounded good over here in Elizabeth. Scott was good people coming in here. And Walter comes right over I don't think I talked to him. Good morning, Gary and Roger. He sent bodacious up here in Elizabeth this morning. Anyhow, kid, daggone it, had a full moon last night. Daggone the summer solstice rolled in here, and first day of summer today. And daggone it, it's been 90 degrees already for about a week, about 6 days already, and or 90 and 90 plus, it's 90 and above, 6 days. And as far as you see into the future, it's still going to be 90 here in Elizabeth. Took a little road trip there day before yesterday down to South Carolina. Those down there, children, those kids. It felt like you ready to go, sir. No. Anyway, wholesale place down here. I saw a place about 5 or 6 feet strong that had a trigger on it, a trigger like a hamster. And you pull that trigger, a little hook come out on the end of it, and you look at the picture of the match up, you look at it. And I see another one of these, I'll pick you one up, put some shorts for you. So I'll say you again. And I hope I can remember to make it clean. Anyway, Ken, I'll turn it back to you. I found on the bus, and I go. I'm rolling down along here. I'm 46 already. I got up, I think about 10 minutes on time. So there you go. Important education for HKI.
Okay, Ralph, you do that, and I appreciate it. Let me see here. Carl, answer me a question. How come when the days start getting shorter, it gets hotter? KG4 or KO4JQH.
I don't know, Ken. I know one thing. It wasn't hot in this room when I woke up this morning. I left the air conditioner running last night, the ceiling fan. I woke up this morning and got it crawled out from under the covers and right up frozen. I don't want to go to sleep with my air conditioner on no more. It's cold in here. I had to walk in there very lightly so my feet wouldn't freeze and give me some coffee. And I got it warming up in here now. I got the amplifier on, so it's going to warm up in here pretty quick now. And oh my goodness, I got big plans today. I got the house to clean. I got to clean up raining for Humble again. So I got my work cut out for them this day. I vacuumed everything yesterday. All I got to do today is go back and dust and mop the floors, and I'll have all the houses clean. I'll be done with his and mine. And take care of the dogs today, and I'll have a smooth Friday. Got to go to the drugstore and pick up some more medicine and go by the post office. Do my daily duties on the week before the weekend starts. And once the weekend starts, I like to be doing what I'm going to do, whatever that may be. I don't think we're going back to the lake this weekend. I think we got to stay home and cut the grass and do them household duties. Make the property look good again there. Roger, maybe you can. M4ADT, KL4JQH.
Yeah, KL4JQH, M4ZAD. Well, Carl, you know, the houses shouldn't have got dirty if you've been on vacation for 2 weeks.
Now, they didn't take me but one day coming back from vacation. It's dirty it up.
All right, Carl. Maybe Jimmy can answer this question for me. Jimmy, how come when the days get shorter, the days get hotter? Over.
I don't know. I would guess it's just the accumulation of the heat back in there. I don't know, but I think the sun's got something to do with this global warming. It's just my opinion. Anyways, good morning to Scotty, Charlie, and Jerry, and Roger. I'm not sure I called him last time, but of course got the best Ralph and Carl there. Scott, what on the Great Lakes up there? What's the size? What's the creel on the walleye?
Say again?
I had a size limit on the walleye.
I don't think we have a size limit on there. To tell you the truth, up there in Minnesota, that's where you can fish them. You just be a sportsman, you know. Don't keep those small ones and just keep the middle-sized ones and let the big ones go. Over.
Yeah, Roger. They over here on the lake, they got to be 18 inches before you can put them in the cooler. And there's some big ones in there. That one I showed you there's probably about a medium. I have a hard time holding the real big ones. I don't use the steel leader or anything like that. Just 8-pound test filament line there, and you can feel it. Sometimes you feel that one tooth flick over the line, the second tooth flick over the line, and the third one is snapped and gone. But anyway, we like to eat them off the well, like fresh fish, and it's been a long time since we had any fresh fish. But I'd say right now we probably got about 3 months supply of walleye right now. Just eating them once, me and Mary once a week, and they don't keep very long in the freezer. They kind of go south. So, anyways, we're caught up a little bit and been enjoying. Matter of fact, had some fish last night for dinner. So it's just nothing like fresh fish. And walleye's off good eating. Not quite as sweet as the bluegill or crappie, but still awful good. Anyways, Carl got home one day and dirtied up the house. I just don't know what to think. Ken, are you getting people whistling at you since you're wearing them shorts? I never could wear shorts going out to work because I was on my knees an awful lot, but I wear them around the house. Now I'm out on the boat. I've got some of them real white sunblocking type of hands, real thin. But boy, that sun will burn you up just a little bit out there. I am for ZED and all them green frogs, WE4ET. Okay.
Contact go.
650 KG4HKI. Roger. I heard back years ago that we see freezer squash. Have you ever tried that? Yeah, I have. Yeah, but
one with wedges. Those were back in the 10 years. But I don't know. Over the years, the walleyes seem to fall. It's not necessarily freezer burn. They just don't taste good. Anyway, yeah, I've seen that done, and thought we might try it again just to see. But just enjoy dancing and eating. I've always enjoyed eating like shit. Anyway, back over to you. I guess we'll get her back.
No problem, Ralph. And Jimmy, to answer your question, I didn't get no whistles. I got a lot of people covering their eyes up because my legs so white. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. Who wants to join the group this morning? This is N4ZED. I ain't hearing nothing, Scott. W3SCG.
N4ZED, W3SCG. Oh, I agree with you, Jimmy. I tell you, the bluegills and the crappies and stuff, I love the taste of them. And, I used to carry a breakdown fishing pole on my motorcycle here. And my brothers and we drove in this one dirt road one time just to see what the heck was down there. And there was a pond. And there was all kinds of down trees and junk there. I thought, what the heck? I'm going to give this thing a try. And put that thing out there, and man, it was the biggest crappie I have ever caught. That thing was, I think he was about 15 inches, and I let it go because there's no way I could bring the thing home on the motorcycle. But I thought, man, I would love to go back there again and with the vehicle so I can cooler so I can keep them, but we never did. But oh darn, I'll bet that thing was probably loaded with big crappies. When they start, they go back there. So anyway, it's a lot of fun fishing, and I'm glad you had your life jackets there because they are absolutely worthless unless you're wearing them. So, and if you're not out there being a sunbather, what the heck? Why not wear it? All right, that's enough. I'll get off my soapbox. Back to you there, Ken. N4ZED, W3SCG.
W3SCG, N4ZED. Well, one reason is they're hot. But, yeah, you need to wear them if you're in the boat for sure. I used to work on the lake, and a lot of folks had a lot of folks. Well, I'm close to the lake. A lot of people drown in the lake. A lot of people get thrown out of the boat too. KG4UIQ, Charlie.
I think I have an answer to your question about why it's so hot. That's the short bait. I was flipping through pictures and found it on my computer. There is one of the earth poles has its maximum tilt toward the sun. Happens twice a year, once in each hemisphere. So, I guess we're pointed right at the sun a little bit closer. That's why. I don't know. That's the only thing I can say. It's the only answer I can come up with. I just have to run across that. N4ZED, KG4UIQ.
That makes sense, Charlie. That makes perfect sense. Thank you for that. KD4JLB. Walter, did you make it back? Walter's still on the phone. KO4UUC, Jerry.
N4ZED, KO4UC. I got to make a trip down the hall here, and I'm going to get out of here for this morning. I got to go down to my shop while it's still kind of cool, open up the doors, and see if I can't find me a piece of copper about 4 foot long. I'll make me a grounding strap across the back of my wall here. I've got a little bit of a grounding problem, even though I've got I think it's about a number 6 wire coming in from, I think I got 3 ground rods out there driven down about 6, 7 feet deep. But they work really good whenever we keep lots of rain coming this way. But I'm having a little bit of a receiving problem where I can tell if I move some stuff around, it'll pick up, and it'll get a little bit lighter, and then it'll pick back up. So I'm gonna fix that and make me a grounding rod, strap brother, all the way across the back of the wall here. Good morning, all you green frogs out there. I guess it's green frog time. If it ain't, it's early green frog time. But I hope everybody has a good day today. This Friday. And don't get out in the sun too long. N4JED, KL4, UUC.
73, Jerry. Maybe find a piece of copper out there. Good to hear this morning. Let's try Cass one more time. He's probably gone to the other net. KD2, Golf November Zulu, Cass. Got you, Randy. Cass is gone. KE4RD, Roger.
Hey, good morning again there, Ken, and good morning to everybody on the Green Frogs this morning. Frequency this morning. Good to hear everybody. Jerry, I'm going to say, if you still listen, man, you got a signal of 30 over up on me. And I don't know, you might have a different problem there with it, kind of, but it sure doesn't bother your signal out there. And guys, about those pants and shorts there, I guess a lot of it, I was always in the machining trade, and you don't wear shorts in the machining trade, those hot shifts and grinding desks and grinding sparks and everything, they'll get your pants there real quick. You got to be careful on that stuff, but yeah, and as far as the Charlie there mentioned that sun being a different they're close to the sun, I guess. Yeah, it's getting to where that is. But they say that in February you could get sunburn quicker than you can any other time of year because the sun is close to seeing, but it's at a different angle then. But yeah, it's always kind of things like that kind of interest me there, and but you guys have I never caught a walleye. They used to say there used to be some walleye in one of the creeks around here, but I've never seen one, and I've never caught one. I don't know what I'd do with it if I did catch it, because I know they look like sometimes those look like those jars. The things they live, man. I stay away from that stuff. I don't want nothing that tight. But anyway, guys, it's good to hear everybody this morning. Probably around for another round, and we'll have to get out of there. And you guys are sounding good this morning, and I appreciate you guys. And Walter, not Walter, Ralph, you got a great signal down here too. And good morning to you, sir. KE4RD.
Yeah, KE4RD. Glad to have you in here, Roger. Conditions are good this morning. I should have kept my mouth shut, Ralph. KG4HKI.
Anyway, Jerry, if you still listen, if you got some high-tech copper tube and just make you a hammer, lay it down on the concrete there, just flatten that copper tube out real good, and just smash it. Close it up, just hammer the food around that. That'd be a piece of flat copper scrap there. Just good. But anyway, I run across those at George Mills and Big Mills. I run across a bunch of massive gravity straps. Actually, factory made. They're not actually all copper. They're copper coated and homemade all with one instead of it. But anyway, I run across them. I got 4 or 5 of them. Different big job around get good shit. Anyway, good morning to the chicken. This is Life Score Out. Thank you. And today is Friday. You can say ID all day long. It's Friday, HK Friday. And hey, Billy. Good morning, America. How are you? Good morning. The next few weeks. Six sales of all about 1 minute. Not 1 minute. Thank you. And it goes 82.
KG4HK out, Ralph bringing in the Green Frogs in a spectacular way. All right, Carl. KO4JQH and the Green Frogs, your turn.
And 4 ZED in the group KL4JQH. Well, I actually put some shorts on vacation, Ken, so don't feel like a lone stranger. That's the reason I didn't catch more fish than I caught up at the lake. When I put shorts on and walked down to the dock, every fish in the cove left. Every self-respecting fish just swam away. And that's why I didn't catch more fish than I caught. That's why I didn't show no pictures. That's why I let Jimmy show all the pictures of the big fish. I just let mine go. I just kind of humbled my head and let my fish go. Good morning, everybody. M4ZE in the group, KL4JQH.
Well, Carl, thanks for the smile this morning. I got a chuckle out of that one. I was going to ask you, how'd you do with your shorts? Did you enjoy them?
I got my cotton picking legs burned up, and they still itching, and my legs are peeling from my knees all the way down to my toes, and my feet and my legs are peeling.
Oh dear. It didn't burn out on shorts. Won't never wear them again. I hate to hear that, Carl. W4ET, Jim.
My mind now, always got the legs burned up. I was going to ask you, Carl, I've been thinking seriously, I've been cleaning some fish there, and every time I go to clean them, I hear bubba knife. I got me a bubba knife. Which one of these bubba knives did you get, my friend?
I got the Bubba electric fillet knife. The cordless one would be better in a minute. That's sweet, Jimmy.
Yeah, Roger. I think I watched this fella called Richard G, the fishing machine out of Alabama down there. He's a nut. You ought to watch him. But he went out to Jimmy Houston's ranch, which I appreciate Jimmy Houston giving the YouTuber a go like that. But he said people were writing him about cleaning that fish with a fillet knife, and he went and got him a bubba knife. So I think I've got a bubba knife in my near future. Never owned the electric knife. See how it goes. I'm sure you can do more than just play the fish with it, but yeah, scare them away with them white legs. I don't know. It's been slow out there where I'm going, but I'm targeting them walleye. I've caught one catfish. Well, we've been 3 times. Caught one little catfish. That rascal got me. He took my rag with him. He stabbed me right before I turned him loose, and down he went with the rag. I don't know what. I hope he got loose from that, but everything else has been walleye, so we're kind of target specific on them fish. Anyhow, it's not Ralph. It's not just getting the hook out. I can get the hook out. It's trying to hold them still to do that. They're so thick and they're like little pegs. Anybody ever tried to wring the nose on pigs? No, you can't hold them still. All you do is hang on to them. When you're done, you usually got a big hole dug in the bottom of the barn trying to hold on to them. But I'm just weak in my hands. They're just hard to hang on to. They're stout, long fish. Anyhow, what else have I got here? I don't know. Good morning to Randy coming in there. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I've been, 3 times out and spent, I don't know, 6-7 hours a day and running around looking at Pacific spots on the lake. That little Honda's doing real good. I guess I burnt maybe about 6 gallons of gas. on 3 different trips. And Wednesday, when we come back in to the ramp, there's a truck with its hood up there at a boat. Pretty nice truck, pretty nice boat. And they're right in the lane. We just come in there and turn around to back up with the hood up. Anyways, one of them got the truck and backed in, got in the boat, and old fella, he's a lanky, skinny fella, come walking down, just kind of grinning. I tried to talk to him, he didn't have nothing to say. Squatted down there and grabbed the water and splashed it on his face and on his shoulders. He didn't have no shirt on. And I don't know. Anyways, as we was pulling up, got up there about the ramp there, Mary was pulling me over to the finish, buttoning up, getting ready to go. He come over and said, "Hey, buddy, I've run out of gas here. You got a gas tank on that boat?" And I'm glad I didn't have a portable tank. The tank is inboard built in, and that's yeah. Or I'd have helped him out, you know. I said, "I'm sorry, I don't have no way to get you any gas. Don't have gas yet, or nothing like that." Anyway, I went over there and just about 4 or 5 minutes while I was buttoning up the boat, getting ready to pull her. He fired that truck up and pulled right off around me. So I think he was sitting there trying to take me for a little bit of high test gas, which just really kind of hurts me a little bit. N4 is NEDWE4E2.
That's just plumb sorry. I ain't never heard that before. My goodness. N4W, Randy. Good morning again.
He said he kept walking down there that looked like a big ball, too strong, stick 9-8. Said the man had a bucket of sticky fried chicken and a 2-gram bag of peanuts. He said he felt back in the chicken and peanuts all day long. He said he looked like a beast when he got off that boat. That man was red from coffee. His head was against Polish man. Said he was just blood red. I never will get him called about that. I can just picture it in my mind. Hopefully if I do it good this morning. Get a hot one down here yesterday. He's supposed to get another hot one. He ain't got no rain. Like I said today, it's weird. We're surrounded by water being drought conditions. Back to the froggies and boiled up you.
Randy sounding good as usual. We're at the bottom of the list. Who wants to join the Green Frogs this morning?
Morning. I do. KK4 and 4GG. With 4, so. Me too. 2, 4, Charlie, November, Bravo.
All right, let me see here. I got Mike, somebody, W4C, and I got Rich, and I got Champ. Who else is in there? That's who it was, Larry. All right, I got 5 guys here. We'll get these and we'll ask for more later. Morning, Mike. N4GDX. How's it going?
Morning, everyone. I haven't even looked at the temperature around here, but good to hear everyone. It's Friday again. Back to you again. And for the group and for GDX.
Mike, you're not doing proper etiquette. You know, when the net controller gets 7 people checking in at one time, you're supposed to talk long enough for him to get folks written down. Oh, it sounded good, Mike. Morning, Larry. It ain't KUK.
Yes, sir. In full KUK in the Green Frogs. Good morning. I just come in and sat down, so I'm here, but I'm not here. Okay, I do have me a cup of coffee. 60 degrees starting out here this morning, board. Be another warm one, but we'll take it and we'll enjoy it. So we know what's coming. KUK. Go ahead, kid.
All right, Larry. You don't talk long enough either. Let me see here. Champs next. W4CNB. Your turn.
Good morning, everybody. Put it up. I'm just getting a little turn around. Started on my first cup of coffee. I think I heard Miss Call in there a while ago for a minute. I'm glad to hear you getting around. He's like me yesterday. He's dragging a little bit. Anyway, we just ready for this wonderful day that God's dreams that the little ones get started. So I'm going to sit here and listen for a while. Back to you, Miss Kim, W4CNB.
All right, sounding good this morning, champ. Let me see. I probably got folks mixed up here, but I'm going to work on it. KK4TLK. Bob, save me.
Well, N4ZED, KK4TLK, I'll do anything I can to save you there, dear brother. I think you're doing an outstanding job, considering that deluge of amateur radio operators that come in there all at one time to chip in with you in the Friday morning edition of the Green Froggers. Tell you what, Ken, I hope you're doing well down there in Georgia. I bet you're just about as warm as we are here in Cloverdale, where it's 63 degrees, 6 degrees. And the weatherman says we're headed up for the upper 80s, maybe even the low 90s. But there again, it's coming on summertime. It's supposed to be hot, stinky, and nasty, and that's okay. I'll get through it. And I forget who it was. That's hilarious. Says, well, we're taking them joints because they know what's coming. Boy, ain't that the truth. I don't even want to think about frost and cold weather and all that stuff. Yesterday was right nice around here at 84, 85 degrees it was 85 degrees when I checked in with the BSE in there yesterday afternoon around 4, around 5 rather. I got out on the motorcycle a little bit for, I don't know, an hour or so yesterday, rode around and stretched its legs and mine, circulated oil a little bit. But the temperature didn't feel too bad when he's running down the road 40, 45 mile an hour. Boy, when you come to them stop signs and the stoplights, it got real thick real quick. All right, I hope that's enough foolishness out of me for you to get your pencil sharpened and lick the tip of it and come into getting everything written down. Hope you're doing well, and thanks for doing it there, Ken. N4ZE in the group, KK4TLK.
No, Bob, you're a lifesaver this morning. I got somebody, I can't read my handwriting here. I'll have to ask after Rich gets in here. There's somebody that I got wrote down. Can't figure out who it was. Good morning, Rich. N3ZCO.
Thanks, Robert, sitting there too, Ken.
Thank you. N3ZCO.
N4ZED at the Green Project 3VC. I'm waiting for Steve Roberts. Good morning, everyone. Starting here this morning, you 66 degrees outside there this morning. We're going to be up around 90 again today. And there's not a whole lot we can do about it. We're just going to go with the flow, make the most of it here today. Good to hear so many in here. I wanted to tell Mike, GDX, last week he had mentioned a song he wanted me to try to listen to. Mike, I found it, that album, Abbey Road. I misplaced it, and the wife found it for me. I played it yesterday. I was doing a couple little chores in the great outdoors, so it was hard to hear the bass line on it, but I told the oldest boy, I said, I got to listen to that. And he said, yeah, you got to listen to that, Dad. So thanks for the tip, Mike. But good hearing so many in here today. It's been really sticky, super hot. I helped my oldest boy. He had an air conditioner, and we go through this little ritual. We take him outside. We put him on sawhorses or whatever's available. Take the air compressor, clean him out, the whole deal. So I helped him with one that was kind of heavy. So another air conditioner is ready to rock. So everybody's nice and cool around here. We usually don't need the air conditioning. The wife's been running it the last 3 nights, and I don't like a fan running on me, and I don't like to be in the same room with it. But that cool, less humid air, it really makes for good sleep. And I hit that pillow last night, and I didn't know anything till I opened my eyes a few minutes ago. So anyway, yeah, another hot one today. We're just gonna
just do what we do, and and that's the deal. N4 ZED and the Green Frogs, N3 ZCO. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, Rich, I envy you be able to sleep all night. Let's try go to Scott County and talk to Radio Roadie. KE4DNU. Good morning, Robert. Robert, a little bit light this morning. I didn't get a whole lot of that, but I could tell you're in there. All right, there's one other station checking in. Who else wants to check in with us this morning? I got Larry. Anybody else out there want to check in with the Green Frogs? Morning, Butch. Anybody else? W4HJL. Good morning, Butch.
Good morning, Robert, and Rick, Bob, and Larry, and Mike, Randy, and Jimmy. Good morning to you, and Carl, and Ralph, and Roger, and Jerry, and I think Walter, and Charlie, and then Scott. So good morning all the way around, and good to hear you guys this morning. Anyway, so we'll be here. But you sound good, guys. Thanks. Hey, and for ZED, W4HJL.
Good to hear you this morning, Don. Sounding good. All right. Folks at the top have been waiting way too long. We'll take check-ins as we go. W3SEG, Scott.
N4 ZED, W3SEG. Well, good morning to all the Green Frogs have checked in. Boy, it's good to hear everybody. Good comms this morning here. Charlie's still rolling in here, which is really unusual for me here. But, yeah, we've gone through a lot of subjects this morning, from fishing to extraterrestrials. And speaking about those things, I was watching a thing on television there, and they're saying the extraterrestrials must have helped shown them how to build the pyramids. I guess they thought people were stupid back in those days, couldn't figure out things by themselves. But anyway, good to hear everybody here, and I'll let you keep going because I like listening to everybody. And Bob, I'm glad you got up there on the scooter. I sure miss it. N4 ZED, W3SEG.
Yeah, Scott, I have to agree with you. A lot of these folks saying that all of our technology and stuff come from aliens. I think they're selling us the human race short. I think we invented the transistors and all that stuff. So I understand where you're coming from. KG4UIQ, the Tinker at Large. Your turn.
Yeah, I was actually thinking with computer power supply come up. I just separating all the wires on it. Yeah, I don't know. We all came from some kind of flood somewhere. I don't know that whether aliens had anything to do with it or not. It's hard to say. You know, they keep finding stuff that's older and older. At least that's what they say. And I think it's just the scientists don't have any better sense to figure out that people, you know, they figure things out out of necessity. And if the pyramids was built by aliens and alien technology, they was using it as a recharging station. That's what I think. N4 is AD, KG4 UIQ.
KG4 UIQ, N4 is AD. I like the one where it's got a couple of aliens on a ship passing by Earth and they lock their doors. Kate, try Walter one more time. KD4 JLB, Walter. Yeah, Walter's gone. Over to Honeysuckle Road, KE4RD, Roger.
Hey, good morning, everyone, again. Good morning, everybody that just came into the frequency here, and everybody sounded good this morning. We're going to get out of here after this time. We're going to have to get out of here and get started and head out for the museum here this morning. But everybody sounded good. And Jimmy, that's a good-looking fish you got there, man. I tell you, I don't know how I do if I caught one of them things, but I'm glad you got it in your boat there. Thank you for it.
All right, Roger. Are you heading towards the museum?
Yes, sir. Got to go today, and then tomorrow I'll be ready to get in the field day and headed out for that. Okay, for it.
All right, Roger. Tell the boys I said hi up there. And yeah, I got to notice about field day. I guess it was yesterday. Well, they've been talking about it. I don't know if I'm going to go or not this year. Good to hear you this morning, Roger. Have a good day over at the museum this morning. KG4HKI, Ralph.
M4ZED, CED, KG4HKI. Good morning, sir. Bobby, I know the check is down through there on that list. Golly, they covered you up in a heartbeat there, kid, but I feel for you. I feel sorry for you. Anyway, I pity you or something. They're trying to keep that man. I couldn't no way. But anyway, hey Bobby, we had what is it, about 6 or 7 degrees, 90 plus, 90 and 90 plus temperatures here in Elizabeth last week, and looks like 454 up go, and somebody's getting the ticket off somewhere in this time. And maybe potatoes now. Right before taking out their water of the morning. And Kim, speaking of that, I got to get out of here and get the day started, get busy there, get AC time. Anyhow, good morning to all the green folks out there. You hear me? Have a great day, and above all else, be safe, whatever you do. KG4HKI, fine clear, back to you, Ken. M3.
73, Ralph. Hope you have a good day and stay cool up there. Who else was in there?
Good morning, Ralph.
I thought it was never mind. Let me see here. KO4JQH, Carl.
M4ZED in the KO4JQH. Okay? Everybody needs to look out their windows, and this weekend is going to be the first lunar standstill in 18 years. Since 2006, the moon's going to stand still for us. It's going to be a beautiful, bright, full moon, and it's going to be June the 21st, which is today. You're going to be able to see the moon in the, let's see how I can put it where everybody will understand it, in the northernmost and southernmost, furthest apart that they've ever been, which leads to the moon rising and setting in the most extreme northerly and southerly positions. Roger.
I'm looking that up right now. Moon standing still. Over.
The moon stands still. It's pretty cool.
I'll have to do some research on that. Thanks for sharing it with us.
Roger, brother. Yeah, they show it over a famous Stonehenge. They're showing the moon over Stonehenge. They say it's one of the most beautiful sights you'll ever see.
That ought to be awesome and all inspiring there. Over.
Roger. All right, Ken, I'll turn it back over to you. Good morning, everybody. KL4JQH back to N4ZED.
Just a wealth of information this morning. W4ET, Jim.
N4ZED and his W4ET. The solar system is an interesting thing. I never heard of a lunar standstill. I guess I'm going to learn something too. Thank you, Carl. Good morning to Bobby and Mike and Greg, the neighbor Robbie down there. Larry over on Susan. Good morning, Don. I didn't quite stop for the call, but I didn't hear him come back either. He's talking about the extraterrestrials. I'm kind of the persuasion that if you look at Mount Hermon over there, and in the Bible you find where the fallen angels come to earth, and associated with women at that time. Of course, there's some evidence of the giants between what I believe was a union between fallen angels and the daughters of men. And I believe they caused a lot, and a lot of what we see might be some of their doing. Of course, King Og there, I think, is dead. I kind of think it's probably kind of futuristic here also that there's big deception. But I'm, like I said, I'm of the persuasion that this ET thing is going to be some kind of pollination of some kind. Anyway, just my thoughts on it. And we'll move on from that. What else have I got? I don't know. I'll let you have it back there. That's probably enough for what some people would consider to be true. That's hard to change my mind on that. N4ZED, W4ET.
Good comments there, Jim. Good comments. Let me see here. Let's go over to the fellow that lives on the coast, surrounded by water and in the middle of a drought. N4OW, Randy.
But they said it happened every few thousand years. Things just on them things. Yeah, I tell you what, I've been glad for that even right now. They're talking about next week is really supposed to get hot. I don't know what their definition of getting hot is, but it's always too much. It's always been that way. The humidity's so bad down here. It's bad. My garden is really starting to suffer bad, man. It get up to about a week ago. It really started going downhill because we ain't had no rain at all. And the grass is like walking on popcorn now. That you don't have to mow it like they did. It's got dormant and everything. But maybe we'll snap out of this and get back into the regular routine. We'll get a little rain now. One more program back to the routine.
N4W and the Green Frogs, N4ZD. Well, I certainly hope it starts raining. We've had a fair amount of rain so far this year, and actually a lot of rain. And All of a sudden, it done turned dry. Over to Cumberland Gap, the lost city of Mike. N4GDX.
N4ZED, N4GDX. That's interesting. I guess it's going to do a geo-syncing rotation around the moon. Around the Earth. That'll be neat. We'll definitely watch that tonight. I think it's tonight. We'll definitely watch that. Anyway, thanks for that info. Email or text you sent me, that WF files, it only goes to the store, but I guess I could go to the channel and watch some videos. Is that about UFOs, I guess?
No, Mike, he talks about all kinds of stuff. I've been binge watching him for about 3 months now. It's fun, over.
Okay. Well, I got a lot of time here. Definitely will check him out. You been to that UFO museum in Arizona?
Negative.
How about Devil's Tower in Wyoming?
You know, I had a chance to go to the Devil's Tower, but it was going to be about an hour out of the way, and I did not go. I wished I had.
I think it's only 8. It's either 8 or 18 miles detour if you're traveling from Mount Rushmore to Yellowstone. What is that? I-90? I forgot which freeway. Was able to go, and I'll do it again if I pass by that area. I love that place. Always reminds me when I was little when I saw that movie, Close Encounter of the Third Kind. So gravitated to it. Anyway, well, good morning to everyone there. Good morning to your shipmate Jimmy, to Carl, Roger, Don, Robert, to Bobby, shipmate Bobby there, CND, I don't know his name yet, CND, Rich, and Larry, and of course to you, Ken and Cindy. Good morning. Back to you, sir, N4GDX.
Good comments, Mike. I regret that I didn't stop out there when we went. But it is what it is. And that's Champ. W4CNB is Champ. All right, Larry, your turn. In 8KUK.
Boy, I tell you what, you got a lot of nice folks in here this morning. So, not sure what else is going on here today. Probably a whole lot of nothing. Drinking lots of water. My water runs fine. But Ken, I'll be here till probably about 7, That's time for the wife to get up and get her some coffee early started, and then we'll find out what we're going to do. Like I say, probably nothing. That's on account of the weather. N4ZED and AKUK.
No, Larry, glad you're riding along with us, and stick around. We're peaceful. Morning, Champ. W4CNB.
N4ZED, this is W4CNB. Well, just pretty much call that that moon rise over them cypress trees out my back door last night. That was one of God's greatest gifts. It was beautiful. Well, listen, guys, I'm not going to get to hang in here much longer with you. I'm going to get out. So get you on the next round. I want to say several things to everybody. Y'all have a blessed day. Be safe. And I'll try to catch you again next round. This is W4CNB. Back to you, N4ZED.
Champ, you're checking out?
Yes, sir. I got some stuff I got to get done this morning, so I'll catch you tomorrow.
All right, Champ, have a good one. Glad you stepped in and waved your hand at us this morning. I just want to make sure he's checking out. It ain't KK4TLK, Bob.
County wages and horses they seem to finish standing up for whatever he's trying to do. I guess he's just, that's well, this is in a thing rather than tuning up. Okay, N4ZED and the group KK4TLK. Well, I don't know about the moon, but the sun is up and shining brightly in Cloverdale, and the temperature is on the rise. And surprise, surprise, I just got a notice from the power company. It said I used more power this week than I did last week. So I can't imagine why. Even though it's 90-some degrees every day. But I have my thermostat set on there to get 78 degrees. So I'm doing my part to keep the grid up. I guess it's time for some of these people to stop charging their cars and allow that electricity to go to the light state of the air conditioning. And they just stay at home rather than ride around in their technical automobiles. Good morning to each and every one. I hope everybody's having a wonderful start to the day. Drinking that good old hot coffee on a day where it's going to be into the 90s. The old fellas on the railroad used to tell me hot stuff in the summertime would keep you cool. And whatever kind of clothing keeps you warm in the winter will keep you cool in the summer. I don't know. I just have to bring myself to wear a sweatshirt and long johns, zip overalls, and all that mess in the summertime. I never tested their theories, but there was a lot of them out there that did it. They wear long sleeve shirts, zip overalls, had these sleeves rolled down, and kept buttoned up tight, collars on their shirt buttoned up. They went right along all day long. I guess maybe they just got used to it. Never got there, no. My uniform of the day, zip overalls, t-shirt, a hard hat, that was about it. Great thing about zip overalls, they allow for a lot of airflow down there around the major parts, you know. Keeps you from getting scalded. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Them days are gone. I miss them sometimes, and sometimes I don't. Okay, on the moon standing still, I'm coming home the other day, and another large lady was working in the flower garden. She was standing still that day. That's 40 days into the business. 224 I ain't too textures, Bobby. I think Enda fell out the cat.
I can't talk. Help me, Rich. N3ZCO.
N3ZCO. Everyone's sounding really good in here this morning. No noise and really very powerful signals. Larry, you come across there, you about scared. Wow, what a powerful signal this morning. Good hearing so many. And yeah, Bob, those hot coffee in the heat. Yeah, we did it. I was in extreme heat for many years, and the hot coffee. They said that the caffeine would be like a diuretic, which I don't know. We drank gallons of water, Gatorade, and everything else, but the hot coffee seemed to taste pretty good. And I could never wear the bib overalls, although I have bib overalls. I have them. They're railroad bib overalls. I have the handkerchief, the hat, the whole deal, the gloves with the cuffs on them, and if I must say so, I look pretty good in them. But no, I'm not wearing any bib overalls right now. But and anyway, the extraterrestrials, the only research I've ever done on extraterrestrials. Remember that show, Al? Al. Remember he was that little fuzzy guy. He was from Malmac, I think. And one thing I did remember about the show, Al. Remember Willie Tanner? He was a ham, and every time they would show a view of his garage, all that old ham equipment, a lot of it was probably just a bunch of test equipment, and who knows, but there was one show that I noticed, there was a plaque inside that garage, and it had a call sign on it, and it was something that we wouldn't recognize in our hobby here. I don't think I wrote it down. I'm going to have to find it. But if anybody knows Willie Tanner's call sign, we'll have to share it with us. Maybe we can communicate with Alpha, communicate with the extraterrestrial, N4ZED, and the Green Frogs, N3ZCO.
Yeah, seems like I remember that, Rich. Let me see here. Let's try Robert again. KE4D and you, Robert.
This is K4DU. Hope you're doing good now. I'm helping with paint and stuff. And anyway, I get ready to film that. And hopefully my nails just one day tomorrow.
just want to let you know about that. And hopefully you got back up and all this now. And go ahead and turn my amp on. Thank you all this, and thank you.
Thank you, Robert. I appreciate the extra squats there. You're out there on field day. I may have to go out there and just make my presence known, but I don't think I'm going to participate. Good to hear you, Robert. Good to hear you this time around. Let me see here. W4HJL, Don.
And anyway, but good comments all the way around. And I was just thinking they said they sent signals to the Voyager spaceship craft, I guess, and the satellite, and it's working. Whatever they did, I guess they have to wait like almost 24 hours before they know if I guess that's how long it takes to get the signal to it. But anyway, it's interesting that we're not sure what's out there and how many more universes or anything. So there's lots to be said about some of this stuff. Anyway, we'll just ride along and enjoy the comments. But some signals all morning. Anyway, back to you, Ken. And you're sounding good this morning. And for ZD, W4HJL.
W4HJL and 4ZD. I'm enjoying this, guys. I really am. Great signals, great topics. All right, with the bottom of the list, who wants to join the Green Pros this morning?
Kilo, November 4, Mike, Uniform, Foxtrot.
And we got Gene. Who else? We'll get Gene. We'll go to the top. KN4MUF, Gene.
Good morning. This is Kilo, November 4, Mike, Uniform, Foxtrot, Gene in Winchester, Tennessee, Kenneth Ford Lake. We've got 70 degrees. Looking forward to the next 6 hours. Dry conditions, it says. So I'm getting ready to get pretty soon to go outside and do some more work in the yard, weed eating and stuff like that before it gets too hot. But we sure have enjoyed being up here and seeing the neighbors recently, and it's always a pleasure to get back home, of course, and visit with the neighbors there. But anyway, I was wondering if you could give me a signal report. According to my meter here, I'm way down on power outage output, I should say. And just wondering if you're hearing me okay, if it sounds about normal for what I usually sound like. Anyway, KN4MUF, back to net, over.
Gene, you're 10 over. You sound just fine over here. Over.
Roger. That's what I needed to hear. I appreciate it. And I'm looking at your website here, and you have an amazing website. It's really a pleasure to look through it, Roger.
Oh, thanks for that. Just a bunch of garbage I put up there. Make sure you check out my personal webpage there, over.
Roger. I just got in going through it real quick, but it looks very interesting, and I'm going to delve into it a little bit more, if you don't mind. Anyway, I appreciate you having me in this morning. KN4MUF, back to net, over, and hopefully I'll be sticking around for the next round, Roger.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, that's what it's up there for. I just wish my webcam was still working. All right, up to the top. Wake up, Scott. W3SEG.
I was just thinking what Charlie said. Maybe they were charging stations. So I figured out that that's why you can't hear the UFO. They're all electric. And I hope they get more than 300 miles to a charge, because they'd have to have awful long lives to make it in and out of space. Anyway, that's you, Ken. I'd rather listen to you intelligent folks. Ken, 4ZDW3SEG.
I don't know, Scott. That was a very well thought out observation there. I hadn't thought about that. KG4UIQ, Charlie.
Oh, it might be hard to get from one rock in the face to another rock on 300 miles per charge. Anyway, it's been like that for a while. I need to get out here and get some other stuff done. So we'll see everybody have a great day.
73, Charlie. Good luck with that power supply. KO4JQH, Pillion.
N4 anything in the group. KO4JQH. Again, I gotta get out of here too. You caught me in the middle of taking my medicine, so I gotta get my day started. I gotta go swab this day up at my brother's house. Everybody, y'all have a great day. I enjoyed this morning, and I'll catch you in the morning on the Saturday morning crew, my bro. Y'all have a good day. 73, everybody. Getting forward to ADC in the group. KO4JQH. That was clear.
73, Carl. Glad you woke up this morning on the right side of the bed. Sorry you got to do so much work. All right, let's go over to the resident extraterrestrial, WE4ET, Jim.
M4ZD, WE4ET. Gene. I got a good signal up here, Gene, and Carl, the old Swabby. Those swabs are there. Anyway, you have a good day too there, my friend. And, let's see, you and Mike, you guys were talking about the Yellowstone. I was watching the guy. I watched him several times. And I know I was talking a little bit about the giants and things like that, and talking about old technology and strange antiques that we see around here. But this guy, he wanders around in the Badlands out there, and he's pretty brave. He finds some of them old cliff dwellings and finds a way to climb up there and shimmies out along those ledges, 100, 200, 300 foot in the air. And shows pictures of them old dwelling places that are still up there. The greenery, shows the places them people live. And some of the comments that I've heard over the years is about the giants out west there, the red-headed giants that are some over here. I think even maybe Teddy Roosevelt mentioned being told stories about them. But whatever inspired them folks to climb that high up on a cliff and shimmy out on the ledge up there and make their living there, make a place to stay and raise kids and carry firewood up high. Whatever it had to be something terrible to put them up that high. I just can't imagine trying to live in some of them cliff dwellings. And that guy's, I think maybe the Desert Drifter. But it's kind of amazing. Something was real scary down in the bottoms. I know that it flooded a lot out there, but there's a lot of places that you could have built your nice little stone house rather than up on the face of them cliffs. M4ZD, we'll ride one more round here, and then we're going to get out of here. And WE4ET, good morning, everybody.
Hey, Jim, they may have been trying to get away from the sun. Them back in the earth. Back in them caves, it's kind of cool. So that might have been part of it too. Let's go see what Randy's doing. N4W, Randy. That's 73, Randy. Have a good one. All right, let's go over to Lost City. N4GDX, Mike.
N4ZD and the Friday morning, Green Frog, N4GDX. Good morning again, everyone. So, say good morning there to Scott, Scott. And Charlie checked out, Randy checked out, and Gene, good morning to you, sir. Those cliff dwellings, Jimmy, been to about 2 or 3 of them, and very interesting. The most recent one is in southern Colorado, and they let you go through, they preserve the place, and they let you go into the dwelling. It's pretty interesting. They have corn storage. They have a place to, cook and
place to store all their, food, stuff like that. Or just like Kansas, I think, yeah, primarily it's a shelter and like a safe place for them. Uh, I guess back in time, all the tribes are fighting each other, so that's a good position to defend yourself, and you're high up like that. But anyway, it's pretty interesting. It's a mystery why they abandoned them. Anyway, back to you guys and for CDX.
Guys, looks like we all think about the same, and I like to watch those videos. I guess it's the same one y'all are talking about where they find stuff on Google Earth and go out and see if they can find the sites there. One fellow takes his drone with him. He really enjoys it. It ain't KUK. Good morning, Larry.
I got a question for you. I hope you wasn't on your motorcycle when you did the moon. Anyway, I'm about bound for Chip. I'm sure Ken did too. Anyway, like I say, not a lot going on here. Turn my air conditioner. Get that thing running this morning, Ken. For me here. So, Harry already doing a great job. And see what else we can come up with tonight,
That's good. Been a good morning, Larry. Good signals, good topics. And if I can keep Bob from getting me all tore up. KK4TLK. I can't help it, Bob.
KK4TLK. Good morning all around. Hope everybody's doing well. Now, I was in the truck, Larry, and I try to keep my mind on the road when I'm on the two-wheeler. You have to. You can't let your thoughts or mind stray too much. I see you fall over and go boom. Oh boy. Temperature up to 67 degrees and climbing around here. See another warm one. Extraterrestrial, not in the fly. I sometimes wonder, some of the beautiful things and some of the things that have been discovered here on this earth, and you wonder, given the time that they say these items or areas date back to, makes you wonder. The 200 plus years that we've been around here on the United States is a relatively short period of time when you take in the whole lifespan of Earth, I suppose. And who am I to discredit the fact that giants being around, or Bigfoot, or Sasquatch, or the Moss Man, or anything that can tell us is my heroes, the mountain monsters, and hunters out there. I believe in them. I do too. I mean, you don't know what's out there going clock in the night, but I don't dwell on it too much. But there's other things to think about, like eating and motorcycle riding. Right? Ham radio. There you go. Ham radio. Cucumbers. That's good stuff. Oh boy. Jimmy, congratulations on the fishing, man. I'm glad to see you getting back out there on the big water and enjoying that shift after taking a little bit of a sabbatical there. Thank you. Looking up for you, man. Good pictures. Enjoying. Keep them coming. Just be safe out there. Don't forget your life jacket. I heard Mike, WJ3O talking the other day. People don't like life jackets because it's so big, cumbersome, but he was saying that they make some now that lay flat on you. They got a CO2 cylinder hooked to them, so if you end up in the water, all you do is pull that little cord, and the CO2 cylinder automatically inflates. Kind of neat. But I don't expect I'll be needing any either, because the water ain't deep enough in the creek down here. That's about as close to the water as I get anymore. And don't do that on a regular basis. You used to go down there and bit with the dogs. They always enjoyed it. And I'd wade around a little bit in my younger years, but don't do that anymore. Field day. I was just curious. I've never participated in a field day since I've been lucky enough to be an amateur radio operator. How would I identify my station here in the laundry room? I'm sure there's a special designation for a laundry room amateur radio station. If anybody has any information on that, I'd appreciate it. N4ZED in the group. KK4TLK. ARRL. That's really funny. All right, thank you, Jimmy. I'll take a look.
Yeah, Mike up there. Bob, sorry. I think it's the 1-1, something like that. So I don't remember. I participated in a couple out there. I get the midnight shift. Let me just go back over to Crow's Corner. N3 ZCO, Rich.
Mike wants to contact.
Contact go.
It might take a while, about 45 minutes at least. I need to water the neighbor's plants. We got a lot of plants everywhere, so I'll be back in 4 CDS.
Okay, Mike. Go take care of your neighbor there. It's always good to have good neighbors. N3 ZCO, Rich. Thanks for relay.
And the Green Cross N3 VCO. Hey, good morning to Mike. It sounded good in here today. Have fun watering the plants. Maybe that cool water splashing on you will feel good. I have a little thing. Yesterday I finished sealing with 2 decks. I got the one. It was all done the day before. I was kind of busy. I expected to do it earlier, but been doing this stuff in the morning. And I got this crazy notion. I want to pressure wash the siding. It's really no big deal. Just some cool, clean water to knock the pollen off of everything. And I think that cold water might feel good on a day like this. It was a scorcher out there yesterday. I was doing a few things. Fortunately, I was in the shade. And I have one of these things that's called a sound bar. You probably maybe a lot in the group have them. And I had some really cool music. I have a Ramsey transmitter, and I have a 60-disc CD changer. We've been digging out some stuff that we haven't heard of and didn't even know that we had. And we were playing a whole bunch of stuff, but I had that thing sitting under a big shady maple tree, and that music was going full blast. So it kind of kept me going until the sun come out on me. So yeah, Mike, that cool water will probably feel really good. Yeah, a lot of this, if there's any type of a strange extraterrestrial, I'll probably find it in my backyard, because every day we look out there and there's something new and different. And I mentioned the only thing I've never found is alligators, tigers, and you know, I haven't seen an elephant come across there yet, but we've got every other type of creature on God's green earth out there. And so, yeah, we make a lot of little animal friends. Yesterday when I was out there, before the sun started to bake me alive, I had this real sweet aroma, and what in the world is it? You could smell it all over. Well, the grass it's not growing a whole lot, but there's this white clover is growing everywhere. The yard is just, it almost looks like a little patch of snow through the yard. It's just peppered with it everywhere, and there's such a sweet aroma of this white clover. There are little bees everywhere. So I don't know about cutting the grass. I might want to leave it go there for a while, but yeah, that stuff is just coming up all over the place. So, but that was one good thing, being out in the great outdoors in all this heat. N4ZED and the Green Frogs, N3 VCO.
Oh, that's the little things, Rich. It's the little things. KE4DNU, Robert. KE4DNU, Radio Road. Where you at, Robert? Robert done walked down the hall, Butch. W4HJL, your turn.
W4HJL. So Rich, good comment there. Bob, enjoying the comments this morning. Yeah, boy, you're right. The sun is up brightly at 71 here right now. So it looks like we're going to have a good day. And yeah, it's really nice. early in the morning. I used to go out and have coffee on the deck there, and I haven't done that lately. But just the birds and the squirrels, I don't have as many squirrels as I used to, and thank goodness for that. But they used to be the peanut hunters, and they always like the peanuts. So, but anyway, and I haven't done my bird feeders. I was going to put the hummingbird feeder off, but I never did. So maybe later I'll try to get that going and see how I do. Other than that, everything else is great. Good comments and good signals. And I just had to go out. My printer was going low, so I had to go do something. So that's back to you, Ken. Good comments, good group. And signals are holding up quite well. And for ZED, W4HJL.
Yeah, so far so good this morning, Butch. So far so good. All right, Gene, your turn. KN4MUF.
Good morning again. This is Kilo November 4, Mike Uniform Foxtrot, Gene in Winchester, Tennessee. Getting ready to go outside, so I'm going to make this my last one. The sun's up good and strong, or the light's up good and strong now. I can see what I'm doing out there, so I'm going out and start working before it gets too hot. Anyway, thanks so much for having me in this morning. God bless you for what you do for running the net, and you have a blessed day, and I hope everyone out there will remember to pray for our country. KN4NUS, back to net, over. Thanks so much.
All right, Gene, thanks for stepping in and saying good morning to us. Have a good day. All right, with the bottom of the list, who wants to join the Green Frogs this morning? I got Ariel, I got MZB. Who else? Where's Red Eye this morning? W6 Ariel. Morning, Carl.
Well, good morning, Froggy. W6 Ariel. I'm not very much on the radio today, so I just at least say hello to everybody. And I'm going to be watching the FYL, the water with the we'll see all of it. W6 Ariel.
All right, Captain. Good. Glad you joined us this morning. At least said good morning. Hope you have a good day. KC3MZB. Morning, Jim.
KC3MZB. Good morning to the Friday morning Green Frogs, and we have 69 degrees here right now, and yesterday it was up to 92, and I decided to cut my grass. It needed it, and there was places that it didn't need it, but I'm glad I cut it. It looks better now, and it was really hot cutting grass, and I did half of it, and then I took a break for a while, and then I did the other half, and it's going to get brown, but the grass all looks even anyway. And tomorrow we're going to go to Buffalo for 3 or 4 days, so it'll be a different change. And anyway, not going to do too much today. Of course, when it's hot outside, you don't do too much outside. So just wanted to check in here this morning, 10 and for ZED, KC3MZB.
KC3MZB. Jim, we want you to check in. All right, one more call for check-ins. Who wants to check in with the Green Frogs this morning? It's 701. Okay, so I lied. It's 703. W3SEG, Scott.
W3SEG. Well, good morning to all the Green Frogs who checked in. Good to hear everybody this morning. And Bob is right about 2 about the life jacket. You know, the older we get, you get kind of tippy at times. At least I do. And, you know, it wouldn't take much to fall out of smoke, get excited, getting a nice thing. And, you know, if anything else, think about your family. You know, At least if you die from hypothermia in the water and you got your life jacket on, you can cover you and they can collect the insurance. Otherwise, if you can't find your body, they got to wait for probably years before the insurance company pays off. But I guess I'm so hyped up about it because it saved my bacon twice, and in my career there. So I guess that's why I get on this stupid subject. But I am just a flat firm believer. Anyway, enough of that, Ken. I'll send her back to you. I got to go get my coffee here. I done run myself out. N4ZDW3SDG.
Scott, I feel your pain. My coffee cup's empty. W4ETs, yeah.
Good morning to Jim, MDV, up there in Brockway, Pennsylvania. Jim, I don't have you over here. I don't know. I tried to get a contact there with Robert. Robert, are you still on the air? Anyway, we're going to bow on out of here and get some things going. Ken, pretty good net here. Good to hear everyone. I'm good place to get woke up this morning. And you can get people painting pictures with words. So, anyway, little comment here about these experiences. N4ZD, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Price report, where you at? 7-3 from W4ET.
73, Jim. Thanks for being here this morning. Let me see. Mike's going to take care of the neighbors. I'm going to see if I can get Robert in here. KE4D and you, Robert. Not hearing Robert. Let me see here. It ain't KUK, Larry.
Gonna mix up some more stuff with them today. Keep them little rascals at home. I'm gonna get out of here because it's about time to go out to bed and sip on my coffee and get ready for the day. N4ZD in the green draw. Hopefully it's for you in the morning. If not sooner. KJ, thanks again.
All right, Larry, 73. You know, I got two hummingbird feeders on the porch, and one of them's a little bit different color than the other one, but the hummingbirds don't like one of them at all. They don't even go near it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Have a good day, Larry. Let me see here. Let's go to Bottom Top and talk to Bob. KK4TLK, Bob.
Well, welcome to Monotone County. KK4TLK. While it's on my mind, most of the gentlemen were talking about out there in the west and all the green peaks places in the focus investigation. Where's this one down? The YouTube, the content creator's name is Wonder. Wonder. Really, that's on the edge of Jump County right now. Was in Las Vegas for a bunch of years, and now she's on the edge of Death Valley. And she does a whole lot of camping around with all in weird and strange places. It's up pretty good. Some interesting videos. Sometimes it's a beauty show. I can watch it on a regular basis. Every once in a while, I just find it interesting to watch it. I have to try that out. But, all kinds of old mining towns, those towns. I've never had a cabin. Just see it out there around the country. Yeah. Not interesting. We haven't do as much of around here. Only 250 more. I think my cars that I've ever met. I've had these places this morning. He bought him a simple mower here a while back. Put this thing on the tractor. It works well. It is about a tractor. I
Man, I said, I believe that was spent money and had that hydraulic cylinder put on this thing. You don't kill yourself lifting and lowering this thing. He used it for about 2 days and he decided that was right. I think the kit, which was a cylinder and all the mounting hardware, and the hydraulic line and the pressure regulator, all about $600, but that was money well spent, Lord. I went over yesterday and assisted him in installing it, getting the hydraulic pressures all adjusted up correctly. He was a happy camper. Down through the field he went, just knocking down the hay. I said, I guess you're going to buy a rake and a baler now. I said, nope, just get it knocked down. I said, well, it's going to kill it. It's going to kill what's under there. I don't think so. I don't know. I see a rake and a baler in his future. For somebody that's supposedly retired and sold the farm, he sure is accumulating a whole lot of equipment back. And his wife giving him a hard time about it. I think she was expecting more time to go camping and be leisurely retired, and he still got out a little bit more than an acre, about 3/4 of an acre in garden and another 2-3 acres in corn. Kind of put the quietness on the camping stuff. But anyway, enough of my aimless rambling. Hope everybody's doing well and sit back and relax and enjoy the show. N4's LSB in the group. KT4TL.
Yeah, morning, John Paul. A couple ahead of you. And it's an amazing show every day. N3ZCO, Rich.
N4's Eddie D and the Green Frogs, N3ZCO. Everyone's sounding really good. It is amazing. Some great comments. Always something. John Paul, you're just the guy. I was using the bird book the other day. We found these interesting little birdies I mentioned to the group. They're little fat little guys with these big long beaks. The wife found one, and we saw. Then I saw 2 of them. They're called a snipe, and I never realized what that was. Or we always thought it was just something of imagination. But there is a bird that's a snipe. So John Paul, that bird book's right by the dining room window, and we were certainly getting a lot of use out of that. But we certainly had to let you know on that. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of different wildlife. Last night we were outside. It was almost 10 o'clock, and it was probably still 75 degrees out, and it was warm. And the mosquitoes were just I have one of those old-fashioned bug lights that brought it out and cleaned it up and I have it away from the house. And we heard that thing. It was just out there cracking and cracking. I walked out and looked at it, and there's these 2 circular screens or grids in there, and they are just packed full of mosquitoes. So I told the wife to remind me to take the leaf blower and go out there and clean that bad boy out. But the mosquitoes are really bad. Good morning to Jim, KC3MZB. Good to hear you in here this morning. Yeah, our yard is looking kind of shabby too. That clover, I was telling the group about that clover. It's up all over, and what a really pleasant smell from that. But if we do cut the grass, we'll just put maybe notch the mower up, pull the handle up another notch or 2, and just make it look level. Yeah, you don't want to cut it too low. We cut ours on the high side anyway, because it seems like you cut it too low, and you get that shredded wheat effect most of the time, and as dry as it's been. So yeah, I don't know if we're going to knock ours down just yet, but it's looking a little on the shabby side. But this time of year, everybody else's yard, we went for a little drive early last evening, and anybody that lived and that had a bank or a little bit of the hill in their yard where they had mowed, it was all completely burnt off from all this dry, warm weather. It's supposed to be this way for a while yet, so maybe we'll get that July thing where we don't have to mow for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. Maybe we'll be seeing that now, but you can bet your sweet Tippy I'll be out there shortly after we're done this morning with the watering can, and the wife will be out. We have 2 garden hoses in the backyard, and she has a couple places to water, so get everything moistened down before the heat sets in. N4's Eddie D and the Green Frogs, N3ZCO.
N3 is ECO, N4 is AD. Well, it seems like the only thing ever associated with snipes around here was snipe hunting. And you didn't want to be left holding the bag. K4D and you, Robert.
Yeah, this is K4D and you, not bad.
K4D and you, N4 is AD. Glad you made your way back there, Robert, and hope you have a good field day. If I don't talk to you tomorrow. Over in Manassas, W4HJL, Don.
Yeah, ZDD, W4HJL. Good comments, Robert. I've copied you the best I've copied you in a long time. Good signals from Manassas this morning. And also, Jim, good morning to you and good morning to John Paul. So, copy and Captain Carl there was in and out, but good morning to him. Anyway, and I think a bunch of them have signed there, and Jimmy signed. Good morning to him. Let's see, I forgot who else, but Larry and also Randy. So everybody, but all of the comments were good signals. And I'm waiting to hear from my granddaughter. She's finished up, she gets leave tomorrow. So I'll probably see her tomorrow morning. It's not that far to Quantico from here. So she'll probably report in, so it'll be good to see her. So I'll get an update on the 4 weeks of training. Anyway, everybody's just great copy, good comments there. I still have to go out and get something there for the sugar. For some reason, it went low again this morning. N4 ZED, W4HJL.
Yeah, Don, that's hard to predict. I know that for sure myself. And maybe the youngin hadn't changed too much with 4 weeks at Quantico, but I bet she's going to be a big difference there. Oda Brockaway, KC3MZB, Jim. KC3MZB, Jim.
N4 ZED, KC3MZB. Well, good morning to my neighbor Rich here, and I don't, Rich, you having trouble with the mosquitoes? If they're out there, I don't go outside. I'm afraid of getting the Nile virus, so I stay in the house, and I don't know. I think whenever I get bit, my arm swells up or what. That's usually where they bite me, so I just stay in the house, and that's what I've been doing. And my wife wanted to sit on the porch last night, but she sat out there by herself, and there weren't any mosquitoes then. But I just like to sit in the cool house and read a magazine or something like that. But anyway, yeah, we had a lot of clover. There was patches of it, but the lawn looks a lot better now that it's cut, and probably won't have to worry about it for a couple of weeks because of the dry weather. It probably isn't going to grow very much. So That's all right with me. I'm getting so I don't like to cut grass anymore. So, nothing new here. The Main Street Brockway was closed for about 4 days. They were doing the railroad tracks and back. They were doing it over, so they closed the street down, and it's passable now. So, and then there's construction up the other end of town there. They're doing a major job up there, so they're changing some streets around, and there was a diamond in the middle of where you turn down on from 219 south and north there. They took the diamond out, and so I've just been staying away from that. A lot of congestion there. So anyway, thanks for picking me up there, Ken, and for WD KC3 MZB.
Thanks for being there, Jim. All right, let's go over and get the update on the bird coop. AB4PP, John Paul.
Taking coffee, grinding some beans, and clean up the stove, to clean up the microwave, and clean the countertop with some marble finish, and clean that up. And I heard that somebody got his book out and saw that little snipe, and I haven't seen one of those out here, but that's what they call it. Well, yeah, they usually sit out there and try to look at my bird book once in a while and see what's happening when I see something new. And I would think you got to go get some coffee beans and grind your coffee. If I'm still waiting to hear you say you went and got some beans from somewhere, even if you get half a pound and just drink 1 or 2 cups a week, you don't have to go and grind a whole pot at one time. I just want to grind my beans, and I made a fresh pot and put it in the tap here. Stay calm all day long. Stay out there tomorrow morning. Let's see what else. I just started out a bunch of kilos of cars. I think I got 40 cars I made out. Turning them up on the printer, and I'm going to cut them up on the paper cutter and put them in the mail here tonight. I'm going to go through my DX cards, put them in the mail. I got just 2 or 3 more. I got added to the logging, but I got one yesterday from Italy. The guy that worked in full-time drug contest from Angola in Africa, on Maryland. I got him in the book, got him confirmed. Working on my 8-band or 9-band DXCC, trying to get it all together, and that's kind of my hands kind of in the rally. I'll go to San Winter to the checkers and get in and check them all off. So that's get it all done. And get my numbers in the DXCC. I think I got 325 now. And I just got to add the cards in there and get the numbers up. ARRL down with now LSB, so it's hard to keep up with that too. It's crazy. They hacked into the computer system there in ARRL. We took them offline with ransomware, and I don't know if that's again or not. I haven't received the messages they got in there. Let's see, I got to go out here and throw the bird feeders. They're all empty. I just left a little while ago when Elfie's not going. And I got to go out there and open up the coop and let the chickens out into the run. Let them have free range for the run, and today put some fresh food out there for them. And it's piercing and egging there. I'm still waiting for that first egg to show up in the coop. It's been a long road down there. We're waiting for that first egg. Then I go and pop that thing open and take it up to the jewelry store and get it gold plated. Yeah, right. Anyway, good to hear everybody. And it's 64 degrees here, nice and cool. And somebody was talking about water, and I got a phone call yesterday and the day before about water rationing. They're really worried about the water supply here. Everybody's pumping water out onto their farms, pumping water out in the gardens, filling up their swimming pools, and nobody's thinking about their neighbor down the road who needs water to drink and take a bath. So we'll see how that goes. So we need rain here real bad. We haven't had rain in about 2 weeks. Back to you, and I'll be listening.
All right, John Paul. Roger on the birds there. Let's see if we can get Bill in here. K4ITB, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Ken. I'm 4JDD, K4ITB. Everybody's sounding good, and you're looking good over there on the channel there, that's for sure. I don't know who all it is, John Paul. Good morning to you. Good thing the hens are coming along, and
they haven't broke out of the house yet, and nobody has broke into the house, so everything is safe there. It's hot, like it is all over there, Ken. Not much going on outside. I'd like to be doing some things, but it's not going to get done. And John Paul, I'm probably one of the ones that use quite a bit of water. I don't have a big pool. I got a 18-foot round in the backyard, and it's above ground pool. But that thing seems to be losing a half inch of water every day. Evaporation is taking place, and it's in a bright sun until about 2:30, 3 o'clock. And every day I got to bring it up to the filter level so it don't run dry and burn up the pump. So, but I don't think they're complaining about any shortage here on my end of the county. So let's see who all is in here. Ken, sounding good. Good morning to the group. K4ITB in Dale City, 73 degrees already. So the AC's been running half of the night there. Back to you, Ken. Good morning.
Who was that checking in? Morning, Bruce. And sounding good over here, Bill. KI4GXM, Bruce. Good to hear you this morning, Bruce. All right, anybody want to check in with the Green Frogs? We'll go to the top. All right, up to the top, W3SCG, Scott. Well, I didn't hear Tom. W4TKW. Tom, go ahead. W4TKW, N4ZD. Sorry about that, Tom. A little bit of a tough copy this morning, but I found you on the internet. Thanks for the relay, Bob. All right, let's do this. Anybody want to check in with the Green Frogs? Any relays? All right, nothing heard. Let's try this again. W3SCG, Scott.
I heard somebody say kilo.
Yeah, do what?
I don't know. I thought somebody was trying to check in. All I heard was a kilo. Well, good morning to all the Green Frogs here. I'll keep it short here because got a pretty good blueprint here this morning. Yeah, it's going to get warm here today also, but not as much as they said it was going to be. I guess it's going to be about 94, but it's humid though. 85% down here already, so it's going to be a hot, muggy day, I reckon. Thanks for picking me up, Ken. Back to the net, N4ZD, W3SCG.
All right, Scott. Glad you're there. All right, was there another check-in? Any relays? Let's see if Mike made it back in for GDX, Mike. Mike's still over at the neighbor's house. KK4TLK, Bob.
KK4 is Eddie D. And her. KK4TLK. Well, good morning to you again, Ken. And good morning, my neighbor Tom across town there.
I guess I'm going to shut it down a little bit too much to try to keep up with. 73, guys. Thanks for joining us.